Hello everyone, Raymond Opoku with ReadyTrade.com with the weekly Forex forecast as I come your way in a new week. I hope you had a good week last week. Last week was a pretty good one for me and I hope it went well for you too. For this week, there are new and interesting setups in the USDCAD, the AUDNZD and the USDCHF. But before we tackle what we have for this week, let us see how it went for last week. For last week with the GBP USD, I was bearish, but my bearishness wasn't confirmed even as we didn't go below this very confluence of support. The head and shoulder pattern I was also anticipating on the GBP JPY was invalidated as we couldn't go below this very confluence of support as well for the GBP JPY. GBP AUD was the only pair that met expectation as it simply went below this very mini market structure that I was looking at, retested it and stayed bearish throughout the week. So GBP AUD was my pick of the week. Let us move on to what we have for this week. USDCAD has been comfortably trading within a descending channel, this one actually, since late June till now, and the current market price still places the USDCAD within the comfortable confines of the descending channel. As long as this pair remains within the confines of the channel, the bears remain in control. But then for the coming week, my expectation will be a breakout mostly to the upside, that is the resistance of the channel. But then this is the Forex market and there are no absolutes in trading. So a break to the downside of the descending channel, that is the support, is also a possibility. So in the coming week, look towards three scenarios. USDCAD keeps trading within the range of the descending channel, a break to the upside or a break to the downside, and prepare yourself for any of these scenarios to take good trades. Moving on to the AUDNZD. This very pair, that is the AUDNZD, has a sort of complicated setup as there are two ways to look at it. First of all, from the angle of the trend line that has been in place since early July till now. And second of all, this very market structure that is brewing over here, it comes in the form of a descending channel or a descending wedge, depending on how you look at it. So the AUDNZD currently has a fourth test of the trend line, and this means that the bulls are in total control. So for the coming week, the bulls are already in control, but then looking at this wedge to measure what the AUDNZD is doing, if the AUDNZD manages to close above this very resistance level, then it will be a sure bullish one for me. But then for now, this trend line and this market structure is what will be dictating the pace of the AUDNZD. On to our final outlook for the week, that is on the USDCHF. The USDCHF has been in a range throughout the whole of August, and this range kind of looks like a descending wedge that is in place for now. So for the USDCHF, if it remains within the confines of the wedge, there wouldn't be anything to do, in my opinion. Just don't touch the USDCHF whilst it's still within the wedge, because it kind of move like a crazy pair sometimes. But then I will be expecting a breakout either way. So a break of the resistance of the wedge or a break of the support of the wedge is what would be dictating the pace of the USDCHF. Until there's a breakout, there is nothing to do, and be very cautious of false breaks. That is it for the coming week. I wish you a profitable trading week and see you next week as usual.